Okay, what's up, guys? I've been traveling a good bit lately, and I just figured a lot of people have made videos showing how they travel, so I figured I'd do the same. So yeah, tomorrow I'm heading to Montana to go snowboarding. My buddy that lives up there, and I was packing the bag, and I figured I'd make a video showing how I travel. It's nothing spectacular. So here we go. I'm running the BRAAP, but 6-inch. So I just mount that on the outside. All my antennas. I take my antenna off, take the props off, just tighten the nuts down on the motor. So that's that. Well, in this pocket, I hope you can see all this. In this pocket, I'm carrying the cords for my charger, and I'll show you where I put my charger. I just have this is the first charger that I bought. It's like a cheap one, but it fits pretty good in this top pocket. So that goes in there, balance port and cord. So that's that. Side pocket here, I have inside this I got extra GoPro batteries, my cords for like my external hard drive for my laptop and stuff. What else? SD card stuff, wall plugins. So I have that in there. I have Hero Session. Now when I go on these trips, I typically I'm not doing, it's just mostly cruising stuff, because a lot of the places I like to travel to are like nature-y, so there's mountains and stuff. So I would prefer to get nice cruising footage instead of like freestyle flipping and stuff. I still love freestyle, but cruising I've really been into lately, and I'm having a blast doing it. But yeah, so here's a Hero Session just in case something happens with the Hero 6. So that goes in the side pocket. Let's see, on the other side, I forget, I just have my headphones in there. So that's that. I'll flip it over and I'll show you what's in this puppy. So, get a better shot. So, the first thing, I usually put like a jacket or something on top, because I'm able to squeeze a 13-inch MacBook that way, which is nice. So that goes there, and I put the jacket on there to kind of protect it. Oh, I also should mention this is the Low Pro, what is it, the BX, or the BPX2. This isn't the 3, so I don't have the laptop pouch, which is kind of lame, but I make it work. In the prop bag that they give you, I don't put props in there. Those are all my batteries. They fit perfect. And the reason I do that is because when I get to the security line, I take my quad off, and then I take this bag out and just go ahead and put the quad in this bag and this bag in its own container, because I know I'm gonna get checked. They're gonna pull the bag and they want to swab the batteries. As far as that goes, I never have any trouble. They say you're supposed to, plug your leads, so I never do that. Also, I never put the lipo that's on my goggles in there, and no one ever says anything. So that's that. The worst I've ever had is, they swab it. They send you anyway. They ask you how high it goes, how much it costs, how fast is it, where can I get one, those questions. Now I don't carry that many props with me, so I have probably maybe like 4 or 5 sets. So those are my 6-inch gate breakers I've been using, I like a lot. And then I have just some 5-inch, those are the Hulkies, which I've been really digging lately. So yeah, some props in there. And then my goggles, I just slide down there. I'll show you where I put my antennas and stuff, but antennas off, and I fold that down in there. So then this thing I usually take off, and then, so this is what I got in here: radio, gimbal protectors. Also have this This is like a little ND filter kit I got for the Hero 6. And also the Hero 6 is what I'm recording with right now. That Hero 6 would typically be like down in this spot right here or something. So that's that. Cage for the GoPro. I am going snowboarding, so I'll probably end up using that for that. A little mini tripod for the Hero. Spare goggle battery, which I don't put in that bag either. I mean, I could, but I just don't really bother with it. So this stays in there. Some extra hardware, because if I'm out, you know, I guess in the wilderness, if you want to say that, and I drop a freaking prop nut, that would suck. So I got that, some spare nuts and hardware and stuff. Plenty of tiny zip ties, those are handy. Antenna, goggle antenna. This is actually I just switched to the TBS Micro camera. This is the Sparrow. Since I'm going to Montana, I just swapped because I want to test out that new camera, but I'm bringing this just in case that one sucks. Antenna for the quad. Spare right hand Triumph. TBS Patch. Some spare little pad things in case I rip one off. Let me show you this. That's I use just the standard T for the TBS Micro. That's what I'm running. I'm not running the full the Big Daddy. I'm just doing the Micro, which is just a lot cleaner. Which also, I just switched my QX7 shell to the carbon fiber, which looks dope. So I have spare straps in here because that would suck to get all the way in another state or something and rip a strap, and I got like 4 or 5 of those. And then I carry some needle nose, and all this is fine to carry on the plane. No one's ever said anything to me. So but I do believe you're supposed to keep it under 6 inches or something like that. So you know, 6-inch needle nose, 6-inch flush cut pliers, dikes, whatever you want to call them. Some Allen drivers, just the 3 standard sizes. Really only used one of them, but a busted toothbrush that's sawed off. I don't know why it's sawed off, but it is. There's that, and a pyro flip prop tool. And up here in the top spot, I carry a battery checker, voltage checker, which also, this is a cool little tip. These things are loud as hell. If you take some hot glue and squirt it in the top of these 2, whatever you want to call them, speakers that put out the noise, if you squirt some hot glue in there, it dampens it so much, and it's a lot nicer on the ears. And then right here, this is from Race Day Quads. They're little ND stick-on filters for the Session. I have yet to put them on. I haven't tried it yet. So, so yeah, that's pretty much how I travel, and I really don't have a problem. When I get on the plane, I just take the quad off, depending on if there's overhead bin room or something. If there's plenty of room in the overhead, I'll just put my entire bag up there. I'll still take the quad off and kind of sit it in a spot where it's not going to get squished. Not that it really matters too much. These things are tough, but if there's not enough room up in the overhead, I'll put this like under the seat in front of me. It doesn't really move around or anything, so yeah, but pretty simple. I try and pack as light as I can. Sometimes it doesn't work, but if you have any questions, just comment below, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm also going to do another video, because I don't really do enough of these kind of videos, but if you guys want to know my GoPro settings, there's nothing special, but I'm going to make another video explaining that. Should be a short clip. So thanks for watching. I'll see you pretty soon on some pretty sick edits, hopefully. Later.